Hello students, in this video you are going to get preparation of hydrogen chloride gas and hydrochloric acid in the laboratory. First I am going to tell you hydrogen chloride gas. Actually hydrogen chloride was known as early in 800 AD. It was first prepared by heating a mixture of common salt and concentrated sulfuric acid by Glauber in 1648. Later, Joseph Priestley named it marine acid because it is obtained from marine salt. And Lavoisier after that named it muriatic acid. And Sir Humphrey Davy named this gas hydrogen chloride gas. Aqueous solution of this gas is known as hydrochloric acid. And Humphrey Davy also showed that hydrogen chloride consists of hydrogen and chlorine. Now, let us see some important things about preparation. It can be prepared in the laboratory by heating a mixture of sodium chloride and concentrated sulfuric acid. Point-wise I am going to tell you. First point is reactant. Reactant is sodium chloride and concentrated sulfuric acid. Sodium chloride and concentrated sulfuric acid. Second point about apparatus I am going to tell you. Apparatus is consisting of a round bottom flask fitted with a cork having two holes, one for delivery tube and other for thistle funnel. Through this thistle funnel, sulfuric acid is added. And in this flask, I have already taken a small amount of sodium chloride and some acid is also added. Now I am adding some more amount of acid so that the lower end of the thistle funnel is dipped in the acid. Lower end of this one should be dipped in the acid. Now, another thing is, reaction is, I am going to tell you next thing. This one end of the delivery tube is here opening in the flask and other end is dipped in concentrated sulfuric acid. Now, other mouth of the wolf bottle is fitted with a delivery tube. Other end of this delivery tube opens in the gas jar. Now, next point is their condition. The mixture should not be heated above 200 degree. Temperature should be maintained below 200 degree because above 200 degree there is formation of sodium sulfate which sticks to the glass inner surface of the flask, difficult to remove, and this layer is poor conductor of heat. Therefore, it results wastage of fuel also, and high temperature may crack the glass apparatus, glass flask. Next point, then what is the condition? Lower temperature below 200 degree. Then below 200 degrees centigrade temperature is used. Below 200 degree centigrade, less than 200. Reaction. The reaction taking place is when we are heating it, sodium chloride react with concentrated sulfuric acid below 200 degrees centigrade. We are heating, there is formation of sodium hydrogen sulfate and HCl gas. This sodium hydrogen sulfate react with excess NaOH, NaCl. NaCl when temperature is greater than 200 degrees centigrade, then only it form Na2SO4 plus HCl. This reaction represent that NaHSO4 has acid character. Now this is the reaction. Below this sodium hydrogen sulfate, higher temperature there is formation of sodium sulfate. This is why higher temperature should not be used. Now HCl gas, when we are heating this flask, reaction start even at low temperature, but reaction is slow. And if heated, the reaction will become faster. I have already once heated it and reaction was taking place. HCl gas comes up, passes through this delivery tube, comes in the concentrated sulfuric acid, get it dried here, then it come to the flask. When the gas jar is filled with HCl gas, we can test HCl gas by bringing a glass rod moistened with ammonium hydroxide solution near the mouth of the test tube. There is a dense white film, indicates that yes, the jar is completely filled with HCl gas. Now this indicates that HCl gas is present in the jar. Now next point which I am going to tell you is here after reaction, purification. HCl gas coming out of this flask containing water vapor in it. This is why gas is passed through concentrated sulfuric acid which absorb moisture or vapor, H2O vapor present in it, and that HCl gas is collected here. Next point, collection, collected here by upward displacement of air. Now this is about the preparation of HCl gas in the laboratory. Now purification and drying, a specific point I am going to tell you. Purification, gas is passed through concentrated sulfuric acid. Other drying agent cannot be used, like calcium oxide or phosphorus pentoxide cannot be used for drying HCl gas. That I am going to tell you. Why that calcium oxide not used? Calcium oxide is a basic. It reacts with calcium oxide is basic in nature. It reacts with gas HCl which is acidic to form calcium chloride and H2O. This is why calcium oxide cannot be used. Phosphorus pentoxide also cannot be used because it reacts with HCl to form phosphoryl chloride, phosphorus oxychloride and metaphosphoric acid. Therefore, phosphorus pentoxide also cannot be used. Phosphorus pentoxide also cannot be used. Then these points also you must remember. Then whenever drying, the best drying agent is concentrated sulfuric acid. Therefore, it is coming through concentrated sulfuric acid. Some other important points about the HCl. HCl gas is a polar covalent compound. Its dipole moment is 1.03 D. D means Debye. Its unit is Debye. And its structure you see, one hydrogen combines with one chlorine to form hydrogen chloride. Here electrons present, chlorine electron 1, 2 to 4 to 6. One is shared here with hydrogen and this is electron of hydrogen shared. This structure we can show here also, HCl. HCl we can show this way also, HCl. And electron dot structure we can write like this. Electron dot structure of HCl. Hydrogen chloride gas boils at minus 83 degrees centigrade and freezes at minus 113 degrees centigrade. Bond dissociation energy. To break this bond, the energy required is 431.89 kilojoule per mole. That much energy is required to break the bond. Vapor density 18.25. Now here, but vapor density of air is 14.4, hence it is heavier than air. This is something and method of preparation of hydrogen chloride gas in the laboratory. Thank you.